All right, Coach, congrats. Hard-fought win against Liberty. Just your overall thoughts.
Yeah, great team. They're always in postseason. I mean, they have one of the best softball players coaching them, leading them. So it's always a fun game against them. I like how we came out offensively, disciplined, stuck to our plan. Two big innings made the difference. I think we had some good pitching performances, but we need to get better at eliminating the freebies and kind of learning our pitchers' fields a little bit more in certain situations. I think that we could have controlled that a little bit better today, but that's on me. So I'll study more and get better.
You got off to a good start, 4 runs in that first inning there. You talked about wanting to get off to fast starts. Is that what you kind of had in mind, Shannon leading the way there as well?
Yeah. I think just drawing the walks like we did, that's usually our game. We don't have to swing so early in counts because we are good with 2 strikes. But then we also can, if people are, you saw Shannon take a big old 3-0 hack. Love seeing that, and just a lot of contribution. We had a good at bat from Chloe, good at bat from Ken in big time moments, and then Sona coming in with a leadoff double in the 6th didn't hurt either. So.
Can you give us a perspective on what went down checking the ball in the second inning?
Yeah, I just didn't like that. I felt like it had it was a little sticky, but I think they figured it out and we got it taken care of. Yeah.
Tell me about Caitlin, her performance going 4 innings to get the win.
Yeah, she's getting stronger each game, and they're a good hitting team. They can put the ball in play hard. Even watching some of their games and scout, I know they played Missouri, and the score didn't reflect how well they hit the ball because they had a lot of balls hit to the fence and whatnot. And so that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, of really learning a little bit of that and not just getting so stubborn on how we pitch and how things kind of occur, but playing the game within the game. But Caitlin Felton did a great job starting us off, and we always knew that we were going to probably have to go to 2 or 3 because that team is a good hitting team.
Coming into this game today, the Knights led the Big 12 in stolen bases and attempts. How much of an emphasis have we put into base running this year?
Oh, it's been huge for us. Last year we were good, but we weren't us. We have a lot of speed from everyone in the lineup, and so we're going to put the game in motion as much as we can. And especially when we can get things going without having to get a hit, we're going to take advantage of that.
In the first and then also in the 7th, you had moments where you guys kind of got into a jam, like bases get loaded, or they go on that run, but you're able to get out of the first, and then you bring in Sarah, she gets you guys out of it. Just talk about like the depth of the pitching staff and your ability to get out of jams like that.
Yeah, it's going to play a huge role for us this year because the hitters just keep getting better, the information keeps getting better, and so it's tough to face a lineup multiple times with the same arm. So I love how they complement each other, how they're ready to come in certain roles. Sarah last weekend had starting roles, but we know that she's going to have to close as well. And I like what Grace did coming in, throwing strikes. And also Angie, she slowed things down big time for us, got the outs, and got us out of that inning. So they're all doing a really good job of playing their roles and collecting as many outs as they can.
Moving forward to this Clearwater Invitational, what do you want to see from your team?
Eliminating freebies, and then continuing to swing at balls in the zone. I think we did a better job today and fed off of this weekend and got better there. But I still think that we are more disciplined than we're showing. So I take that as they're just amped and ready to go, and I think they just need to cool off a little bit and play their game and trust that they're who they are.
Shannon Doherty, now 5th all time in RBIs. Just talk about what has she meant to this program, and what do you think her legacy is going to be, years later?
Yeah, she's an OKG. She's our kind of gal, our kind of night. She'll do anything and everything that's required to help the team in any way. So if it's laying down a bunt, if it's warming up a pitcher, if it's I don't know, hit by pitch. She'll do whatever it takes to help the team, and the game has repaid her. So she's one of the toughest workers. She literally lives by our core values every day. So.
Well, good.